Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm gonna talk a little louder because between my daughter thinking she's just making up her own song over there and singing, and then my big dog, so we've had having a little trouble with him because in the past 2 weeks his eyes have gone from cloudy, which we thought was just a little bit of like allergies, to he is now blind. So we've been going to the vet and making appointments and trying to see what's wrong with him. But since he's blind, I put on his harness and I've been trying to lead him around the house so he doesn't bump into anything. But when he knows that when he has his harness on, he gets to go places, so he's like super excited and pumped. And I'm like, no, you're just staying here, like stop getting excited, stop. So he's just walking around and you might hear him because he keeps like, he's a German Shepherd mix. We had rescued him, so he's kind of makes a really weird sound whenever he like wants something. Right now he chilled out a bit and he's laying down, but he might like walk and start pacing and start making that like funky sound. Anyway, back to Beauty. That was just like a little like, you're gonna hear singing, you're gonna hear dogs, yeah. But I wanted to do a little video. Well, I'll probably end up doing a couple of videos, but whatever. I went to Riley Rose, and Riley Rose is a really great place that has a little bit high-end makeup and a lot of indie brands, a lot of cheaper brands, a lot of brands you never heard of. They have face care and soaps and body washes. They have a ton of stuff. It's a little, they have Tony Moly, they have Korean Beauty, they have all kinds of stuff. So you get a little overwhelmed because there's just a lot. Like half the store is makeup and then half the store is just like skincare, and then they have like stuff in the back where they have like those little cute monitos and phone cases and pillows and planners, so it, and a little section of just candy, which that's where my kids like to gravitate towards. But I decided to try a couple of eyeshadows that caught my eye when I came in, and they are the Makeup with an Attitude, the Rude Awakening book 5, and this was $18 at Riley Rose. Of course, book 5, so they have other books. And it was $18, and you open it up and those shades were just kind of talking to me. They really were just, they're really pretty. They've got a mix of 35 mattes and shimmers, and they have like chapters. Like the packaging is just on point. It's so on point. And I didn't really swatch them in stores because I wanted to work with them, because I know swatching is like gonna translate. So I created some looks. I stayed up till like midnight the other night because I was making looks and I wanted to show them to you. So I'll insert the looks that I have, and I'll just kind of talk about them right now. So the first one I did with this palette was I did one eye and one eye. So first I did first I used, they don't have names, so that's a little down, you know, withdrawn. They don't even have them on the back, like they really don't have them at all. So I used this color right here, and then I went deeper and used this orange, and then I used, oh my goodness, which one did I use? I used, I think, this one as a shimmer all over my eye. So I just kind of blended it out, and it didn't work great. So I'll put a picture of my eye closed and my eye open. And then I did another one where I used this green and this yellow, and I want to say this mustardy color too, where I just made a matte look. And I didn't try them with eyeshadow primer because I usually don't use eyeshadow primer. To me, if something works without eyeshadow primer, it's like definite hit. That's awesome, because that's just an extra step. So they might work better with eyeshadow primers. I don't know. But I did create those 4 looks. So I had the one look, the more matte look. I also did a just shimmers look. So I used like this one in the crease, this one on the lid, this one on the lid, and just kind of like layered, like blended them out, layered them up, and tried to use as many shades as I could on my eye to like see if the shimmers would work really well. I also did, I used this wonderful like blue green right here all over my lid, and I used the black to darken it up. And then I think I used another one of these as a transition shade. And the black came out way patchier than I thought. When I looked in, like in a regular mirror, it looked really good. Well, it looked like my favorite look, like that smoky blue and then the like black. But when I took pictures of it and looked closer, it was kind of really patchy. The black took a little more work, you know. And you know what? It probably will work way better with eyeshadow primer. Everything does. Everything works so much better with an eyeshadow primer. So keep that in mind. These are, it's $18 for 35 colors. They've got 5 books of all kinds of colors and mattes. The shimmers are actually super, super nice. They're soft. They, you know, come off well. They're really pretty. You see those right there? So they're actually really not bad. And then the mattes take a little more work because mattes will be like a little harder to, you know, get right, especially when you have the cheaper end. So I'm like, the packaging is awesome. If you like the packaging, that's cool. Morphe is just a little more expensive and better, way better. But you know, this is still nice and cheap. I keep saying cheap, 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 cheap. So they swatch really pretty. Swatch really pretty, and there they are. And the mattes just take a little work. You gotta build them, build them, build them. The shimmers are actually really, really nice. And for $18, it's not bad. Am I gonna go out and buy every single palette they have? Absolutely not. Do I like what they're trying to do? Yes. $18, I keep saying, 35 shadows, cute, really cute packaging. They have little smaller ones. They have a lot more things. So if you want to try this brand, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want a lot of shades, there you go. Like, go check it out. The shimmers are great. Yeah, I just have a lot, you know, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I have a lot that are going to work a lot better. So I'm not gonna go wild. I just want to try them and let you know that these are a kind of lower to middle of the road brand. You know, you want to support, and you like that they're trying to create something affordable, and so you have a lot of options. It just takes a lot of work. I mean, I'm a firm believer that if you know what you're doing, or if you practice, you can get it done and you can achieve the look you want to get. And keep in mind, eyeshadow primers will work a lot better. So that was that. Then I also got the Ace Beauty eyeshadow palette in Slice of Paradise. So there's 3 other ones. There was like a green base one, a blue base one, a purple base one, I want to say, something like that. Or one was more brown neutral tones, and then the brown green, something else. But a fairly basic packaging, just really cutesy. This was really cutesy. This was $36, but I liked this one, oops, because bam, look at those colors. And I've never tried this brand, and I was, oh, it's so pretty, it's so pretty. I did do 4 looks that I'll insert and talk one at a time about those too. So the first one, the first 2 I had eyeshadow primer on because I wanted to see how it worked, because I figured the lighter base you have, the more these colors would really show up. And so the first one, I just went row by row and just went all around my eye and did like the rainbow kind of deal. And they were so pigmented and so pretty and blended out, and I didn't need to do much. I didn't really even have to pack them on. They were just awesome. So I was really excited about that. And then the second one, I got a little crazy and decided to use these colors right here, the blues greens. So I had green in my, oh my gosh, I can't even, crease. I had green in my crease, and I put a light blue, then I put a dark blue, light blue. I put the green shimmer, because there are only 2 shimmers in here and the rest are mattes. So I created a wonderful, crazy, bright, fun look with this, and I look like a bird of paradise. Like, it was really fun for me to like have those colors to like really nice. And then I did 2 other looks, and I didn't use an eyeshadow primer, and it didn't work as well. I had to build and build and build and try to like come up with something different, but like try to keep it pigmented, and it just really didn't work out for me. I will say, when you use eyeshadow primer, they all perform wonderful, except for this shimmery purple. I wasn't a big fan of this shimmery purple. To me, it just didn't do what I wanted it to do. So there it is right there. And it didn't translate on my eyes that well, and that green is just so pretty. Those are the only two shimmers they have. And I was just a little disappointed because on my eyes, it really didn't translate well. Well, look at that orange, and look at that yellow. So bright, so pigmented. And I was concerned because I'm like, is this worth $36? Like, this is a brand I don't know. Is it worth $36? I've never tried it. I don't really hear much about it, but I really do like it. And I could totally see myself going back and getting the other colorful palettes, because those other palettes had more shimmers. They had mattes, but more shimmers. I'm a shimmer kind of person, and this one, you know, only has two, but the colors. So that is what I have to say about those. Definitely special kind of person. Like, I don't want to say knock on them, like maybe some of their other ones are a little better, or different colors to pick out different ways. The colors are beautiful. They just don't translate the way I wanted them to translate. Ace Beauty, really, really nice. Super colorful, super fun. Eyeshadow primer is everything with this. And then it gives you the best payoff. If not, it doesn't do as great. So maybe it might be worth it to take that extra step on both of these if you want a little bit of cheaper and not so much as high-end makeup. So there you go. You can always go to Riley Rose and swatch them yourself. You can always try a little eyeshadow primer and then swatch them with that too, if it'll give you a better idea. But those are just a couple of things I got from Riley Rose that weren't hair clips, gummies. My son got some glasses that are like wreaths, and they're like say Merry Christmas because he's a goofball. But yeah, they really do have a lot of awesome cute little stuff that you can look at. Even if you're not into makeup and don't want to deal with the facial care and everything, they just have a bunch of cute little monitos. And I do believe they're an extension of Forever 21. So they'll have similar cute things that like Forever 21 like branches out and has. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave any comments. If you've tried this brand, let me know. And yeah, other than that, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye.